What's up guys, welcome to my tutorial on how to download and use my free t-shirts that I made for the regulus. Alright, let's jump right into it. Okay, so when you download it, there's going to be, the content page and stuff, and it's going to have this Google Drive link. You're going to click on it, and it's going to take you here. And so it's going to have these four things: the textures, the Blender file, the Unity package, and the Substance Painter file. So yeah, if you go into the textures folder, you see all of these, each shirt, you going, okay. It's got base color, normal map, roughness, and then the height, yeah. So that's the weird looking t-shirt. Then you got the base white one, there's this classic one, there's this one, and if you look inside it, there's all these other ones, like, oh my gosh. I mean, they're all like basically the base white t-shirt, but just with a little print on them. But hey, oh my gosh, so much options, so cool. Then you got this one. Ooh, such a beautiful design. Wow, shout out Cappy. And then you got this classic t-shirt. So yeah, those are all the textures. And then so yeah, Blender file, in case you wanna, I don't know, edit the mesh or whatever, if you know how to do that. Unity package, that's basically, we're going to get to that in a second because that's basically the entirety of the tutorial, blah, 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 blah. And then the Substance Painter file. If you want to, edit the texture yourself and, put your own designs on it. I hope you have Substance Painter, because if you don't, then you're out of luck. You're not going to be able to edit the textures, or I don't know. I mean, I guess you could do it in Photoshop, but I'm going to be honest, those probably won't look very good. But yeah. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download the Unity package. I'm going to download it. Okay. Download anyway. So it's, oh my gosh, it's here. So then, you got the Unity package. Now you're going to need to actually get your Unity scene. So, you're going to go to Creator Companion, and when you're making your project, blah, 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 you're going to make an avatar project and stuff. You probably already know that. And yeah, what you're going to need is VRC Fury. That's a big thing because, that's what the asset basically runs off of, and so many other assets. I don't know. If you don't have VRC Fury, just, I don't know, look up another tutorial on how to download it, because I don't feel like talking about all that. You can just go to someone else. So yeah, VRC Fury. Also get Gesture Manager, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the one where you can test it inside of Unity. And then you're also going to need Pyomi shaders. So if you don't have it, I think there's a free version that you can download. I'm also not going to show you how to do that because I'm too lazy to. You can just, I don't know, look for someone else's help on how to get that. But yeah, basically you're just going to need Pyomi. So yeah, once you have those three, or those two in your thing, you open it up. So yeah, once you've waited 30 minutes for a Unity project to open, and it's still continuing to open, then what you're going to want to do is get your thing. And then once you have the thing, you're going to need to get the other thing. And by the other thing, I mean, of course, the frickin' regulus, because if you don't have the regulus, then why do you know this? Okay, you get it. So, yep, this looks like it's all up and good to go. So I'm going to drop the regulus in. Boom. Oh, import. Okay. And then now we're gonna put the t-shirt in it. And then import. Frick. Okay, yeah, fix that. That's not supposed to be like that, but oh well. Guess that's just how it's gonna be. Free product, by the way. Okay. And then, so you got your regulus. All right, drag your regulus into the scene. And then ignore that it's pink. And then so when you look in the regulus t-shirt by Jade folder, you're gonna have the two prefabs. You're gonna have the one for PC, and then you're gonna have the one for Quest. And you're just gonna, I don't know, we'll just do this as the PC version because frick it. You drag it on. Hi, Editor Jade here. So basically, I screwed up the Unity package, so I went and redid it. Oh, and also, whenever I
fixed it and then continued the tutorial. I forgot to hit the play button, so I did the rest of the tutorial without recording it. So you're about to hear the like third try I'm doing this tutorial. Also, I forgot to mention in the recording that I imported Pyomi, so make sure you do that too. So yeah, sorry about no clarification on that, but I guess just go look up another tutorial on how to use Pyomi.
Okay, so yeah, once you have your t-shirt, you're gonna import it into, you're gonna import it into the scene. By the way, I don't know if I talked about how he's naked. You just go here and you just toggle it with a check. Okay, so boom. Import. All right. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. Press fix. Fix that. Okay, so once you get your t-shirt in here, and then you get your PC version. You get the PC and you get the Quest version. So what you're going to want to do, so let's just assume you're working on the PC version first. All you got to do is just drag and drop, and then boom, it's there, and it works. All right, let's test it. Boom, let's go. Hopefully you got Gesture Manager enabled. If you don't, you just go to Tools, Enable Gesture Manager, click on it, boom, probably already talked about that, I don't know. We're going to go to Scene, we're going to click on we're going to click on Gesture Manager, and then we're going to go to Expressions, and then we're going to turn off these close in the Japanese folder that I can't read, and then you're going to go to the Close folder with the pretty little icon that I made, and then you're going to click here, and it's just going to be the t-shirt, probably, unless you have other clothes, I don't know. And you're going to go here, and there's going to be the toggle, and then you're going to have the matte swap, and then if you turn the matte swap, boom, 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 boom. 6 different textures. Oh my gosh. Wow, and it just works. But, okay, let's say hypothetically, I hate this cat shirt with the black heart. I hate it so much. But I really love the pickle t-shirt. See, let's go textures, doodles, the pickle t-shirt. Oh my god, I love this pickle design. Shout out to my friend for drawing that. I own him $20. So you say you want to replace the pickle t-shirt, the pickle doodle t-shirt with the cat doodle t-shirt. All right, you're gonna pause it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, click on this prefab, and we're gonna edit prefab because that'll actually, let us click it instead of it being grayed out. We're gonna edit prefab, and then look. So this is our list of all the matte swaps. Okay, so drop that down. Close it. You got this toggle. You got the page 1, which is base white. Page 2, the Gatto t-shirt with the red heart. Page 3, the to-do list t-shirt. Page 4, the Drain Gang t-shirt. Page 5, the Three Heads t-shirt, and the page 6, the doodles. So you don't like the cat doodle one. So you're gonna click on this. Takes you here, or it's gonna show you where to go. Sorry. Yeah, if you click on it, it's gonna take you to the material. I have my scene set up weird. If you want to copy it, you can go to Add tab. Here, let me just freaking close this. You're going to Add tab, Project. You're going to move this to the side. Lock it so it doesn't go wherever it wants without you telling it to. Okay, and then you're going to go, let's go to the materials, right? Because we need to change the cat doodle one. So what we're going to do is we got to unlock this to edit the texture, or, edit the material. And since, and then all we're going to do, we're going to drag this is the pickle t-shirt, we're going to drag it onto the texture. And then we're going to drag the normal map to where the normal map is. It's going to ask us to fix it. And now we're going to fix it. And so, yeah, now what we're going to do is exit out of that. And then we're going to test it. Alright, so VRC Fury, okay. Here we are. Get naked, take those clothes off, put the shirt back on because we're modest. Yep, oh, there we go. And then now let's matte swap it. Boom, 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 boom. Moment of truth. Oh my god, the pickle t-shirt is there because we changed the cat one to the pickle t-shirt. So that's how you edit a material in it if you ever want to change it to any of these other bunch of textures that I have. See, look at all these. All these, you have the option of putting these on if you want to, if you like the way they look. That's why I put in parentheses 14 because there's all of these as well. But they're optional. And so yeah. But let me give you another hypothetical. Okay? What if you don't like having 6 textures on it? Because 6 textures, that's a lot. Let's take a look. We got all of these, and most likely we're not going to be using all of them. So let's say, for example, you hate the way the three-head shirt looks because it looks gross. Like, who even drew that? My friend did, by the way. Um, so yeah, hate on him, not me. So you want to remove that one. So you're gonna click Edit Prefab, and then all you gotta do is just right click on this, right click on the one that you want to remove, and then press Remove Item, and then boom, now it's just the ones that you want. Okay, so if we play it, or yeah, boom, so you're gonna press this like arrow, and then save, and then now we're gonna go to Gesture Manager, and we're gonna test it. Oh, well, let's get it naked. Still has the t-shirt though. Now matte swap it. Boom! The scary one, the scary t-shirt, if you look for it, it's not there anymore because we removed it. Boom! I highly recommend removing the t-shirts that you're not gonna use because it's just gonna make your avatar more unoptimized for literally no reason. And no one likes an unoptimized avatar. So yeah, just for your sake and everyone else's, just remove the textures that you're not going to use. But let's say, for example, you do want to add a texture. Like, let's say you made your own texture in Substance Painter, and you have the material made for it, and you want to put it onto the asset. Well, you're basically just going to do the opposite. Instead of removing it, we're going to add one. So we're going to go to the bottom, ignore this plus and minus, go to the second one below it. You're going to add a plus, and then it's going to add another page. And then in that page, you're going to add a material swap. And then in that material swap, you have the renderer, slot, material. I don't really know what the slot means. I think it's just kind of the material that's on it by default or whatever. And so the renderer, what you're going to want to do is you get, let's close this armature just to make it more clear. You're going to want the t-shirt 02. Oh, frick. Okay, I go back to it. You're going to click that, and you're going to drag that on, so it knows, like, what mesh to switch. And the material that you want, since we removed the cat one, wait, did we? Oh, yeah, no, we're going to remove the three heads one back, because we removed it. Boom, it's back, we just added a material. Now we're going to leave, save. And then we're going to test it. Let's see if it did it. Yep. How much you want to bet that it actually worked. If it worked, you have to buy everything that's on my Gumroad page. So we're going to get it naked. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. And it's back. Oh my gosh, it worked. Oh my gosh, and because you agreed to the bet, you have to buy everything that's on my Gumroad page. So yeah, that's how you want to, that's if you want to add any materials to the matte swap on the t-shirt or remove it, which I recommend removing them before you actually upload the t-shirt because, bruh, you do not need all those 6 textures, you greedy little boy. I just put it there for, convenient sake. Yeah, so I'm innocent. But yeah, that's the PC. Say, okay, boom, we're making a Quest version now. I'm going to delete that. You just drag and drop the Quest one on, and boom, it's all ready to go. Look, all the materials, they say Quest, 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 Quest. It's ready to go for Quest. Oh, right, you're going to, see, whenever it's giving you, this red stuff, you probably didn't drag it onto the avatar. It has to be on the avatar, and to know that it's on the avatar, just, collapse the regulus, and then boom, oh my god, all the red stuff is gone. All right, let's test it. How much you want to bet it's going to work? Probably nothing, because you just spent all your money on my Gumroad, probably. If you did, thank you. Boom, Quest. Boom, that's the Quest one. I also recommend, same for as I was saying with the PC one, remove the ones that you're probably not going to use. I highly emphasize this to make them synced between PC and Quest. Whenever you're, adding, you're editing these material swaps, make sure they match up, So, because at the moment, you see page 6 is the 3 heads one, and page 6 is the doodles one. On Quest, they're going to see the doodle one, but on PC, they're going to see the 3 heads one. So make sure across PC and Quest, they're in the exact same order and stuff. that you want. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. I haven't showed you the Substance Painter file yet. So let me show you the Substance Painter file. Okay. So we have the Substance Painter file open now, and it's gonna have the regulus, just for the mannequin of it basically, and by default it's gonna be in base color. You can change that by clicking this and going to material. And then, oh my god, it just got a million times more realistic. How'd that happen? Or you could also, from base color, you can just press M on your keyboard. Boom. Way easier. I highly recommend that. Very professional like. And so, yeah, you're going to click on, in the texture set list, you click on the Regulus t-shirt, and then you're going to see all these different ones. There's only 5 here, but that's because, well, the 6 textures that I have. But okay, whatever. So you've got the to-do list one, and then you hide it, and then give it a second, and then it'll reveal the one beneath, which is the 3 heads one. And then if you reveal this one, this is all the cat doodles. So the way that this one is set up, it has all the different type of textures. They're all under this folder. All you got to do is you drop this down. You're going to see this graphics folder. Drop that down. It's going to show this material. You're going to click on the mask, and then it has all of these different things. And you see how they're all hidden except for the pickle? Well, yeah, because the pickle is showing. So it's like, oh man, I don't like the freaking pickle. And you click to this one, and oh, now this one's showing. Oh, let's hide that one, reveal this one. Oh, no, it's this one. Boom, 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 and then boom. So yeah, that's how this is. And then once you hide all of them, boom, now it's just a base white t-shirt. OMG, but let's bring the pickle back, because who doesn't like pickles? You're gonna, yep, okay, let's hide it beneath. And then it's this other t-shirt. This one, yeah, not really much to be said about it. Thank you, Cappy, for the design. And then you reveal it again, and then it's this one. And you go here, graphics, this is like the logos and stuff. You click this one. So you're looking at the graphic on this one. You say, I don't know, you want to move it for some reason. You just click F3 on your keyboard, it'll take you to the 2D view, and then boom, you can just move it around. Control Z, because I don't want to actually do that, I'm just showing you for some reason you wanna. But yeah, that's that t-shirt, and that's how, you can customize them if you want. You can make a whole other different t-shirt if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, I'm not your mom. But yeah. Oh yeah, the reason why it kind of looks weird, ugh, why is all this stuff showing? It's because I did this just to kind of make it look a little prettier when looking at it in Substance Painter. Just, I don't know, it's a little bit more accurate. But if you want to turn that off, you click shader settings, and then you just disable it. Boom. Now it's just a flat mesh. It's just normal now. But yeah, that's the Substance Painter file. Discard. And talk about the Blender file in it. There's not really much to be said. It's just the Blender file. If you open it up inside, it has the mesh and the armature, and then you can just edit it if you want. But yeah, I think that's everything. If there's any confusions or any questions relating specifically to the asset and stuff, don't be afraid to DM me about it on Twitter or Discord. I respond faster on Discord. Sometimes I don't see my Twitter notifications. But yeah, if the questions are just general Unity questions, respectfully don't ask me. Because you could just look up a YouTube tutorial on how to do it. But yeah, that's the Regulus t-shirt. Better than the last one. Rate 5 stars. If you don't think it's 5 stars and something could be improved, please let me know, because I tried to make this the best I could. Alright, TTYL, BBG.